Hello everyone, my name is Cameron and welcome back to the channel. Today is the 2018 Royal Rumble predictions video. And yeah, I'm excited for this one. It's a Royal Rumble I'm very excited for. I can't wait. It's looking like it's going to be fun. So, let's get into it. We have 3 matches on the pre-show, 6 matches on the main show. 18 people in both Royal Rumbles, and 12 people to announce for each Royal Rumble that I think are going to be surprise entrants. So here we go. First match, I'm just going to go in the order I have these written down. Lesnar versus Kane versus Strowman for the Universal Championship. Lesnar pinning Kane. It's kind of obvious at this point that Kane's most likely there just to have Lesnar pin him. Which sucks because Kane is a fantastic wrestler and having one more title run would not be a problem with me or for a lot of people if Kane got another title run and ended up going on past Royal Rumble with a victory. We'll save it for the men's the Royal Rumbles will be the last 2 I predict just because. 2-on-1 handicap match for the WWE Championship. AJ Styles versus the team of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. AJ Styles. Come on. No, there's no way in hell they're doing a co-champion thing with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. There's no way. They can't possibly think that would be a good idea. I don't think they're not going to do it. It's going to be AJ Styles going on, holding it till WrestleMania, and probably dropping it at WrestleMania. Tag team match for the Raw Tag Team titles, Rollins and Jordan versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Now, if you've asked me before Raw 25 who I thought was going to win this match, I would have told you Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. But if you ask me now, Sheamus and Cesaro. After the knee that Seth accidentally delivered to Jason Jordan, I think that they are going to be losing the belts tomorrow. It makes the most sense. It seems like that's where they're setting it up for. Probably a Jason Jordan heel turn. Honestly, it will probably be him turning on Seth mid-match, is my guess. 2 out of 3 falls tag team match for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships between the Usos and Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. I've yet to watch the SmackDown from Tuesday, so I have no idea what happened or if they have more momentum. I think the Usos are going to win 2 falls to none. Even though of Jay's DWI, I still think that Jason Jordan. I was about to say Jason Jordan. I still think the Usos are going to end up winning it. Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Grand Metalik versus TJP, Gentleman Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak. I think Team Dorado is going to be winning. It seems like it'd be a nice way to kind of set up for something later on down the line for the Cruiserweight Championship, probably at the next pay-per-view. Maybe an over-the-top Battle Royal with all the Cruiserweights. But yeah, I don't think TJP... I think something bad's going to happen. I think TJP, Gallagher, and Gulak are going to lose for something. Gallows and Anderson versus the Revival. Gallows and Anderson. With how the Revival got treated at Raw 25, I don't think they're going to get the win here. It makes probably a bit more sense for Gallows and Anderson to win. Bobby Roode versus a to-be-decided person, probably going to end up being Dolph Ziggler, so I'm going to kind of have that as a little bit of a bonus prediction. It's probably going to be Dolph Ziggler. For the U.S. Championship, the United States Championship, I have predicted Ziggler shows up. I also have a prediction that Ziggler's just going to show up after Bobby Roode wins against whoever he versus, probably Zack Ryder, maybe Mojo Rawley, Jinder Mahal, somebody that was in the finals, I'm assuming, potentially Baron Corbin. And I think either Roode's going to win, and Ziggler's going to come out and attack him or something, or Ziggler's going to come out and Ziggler's probably going to win. I'm very up in the fence on the fence on this one. Women's Royal Rumble, Asuka. Most people have Asuka predicted. Makes sense. And men's, Nakamura. So, into the current people who are in both of the Rumbles. We're going to start with the women's. Asuka, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Alicia Fox, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Naomi, Natalya, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Lana, Tamina, Carmella, Mickie James, Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, and Dana Brooke. On the men's side, we have Elias, Finn Balor, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, John Cena, Baron Corbin, Matt Hardy, Apollo Crews, Bray Wyatt, Rusev, Aiden English, Titus O'Neil, The Miz, Ty Dillinger, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and Roman Reigns. Continuing on, the 12 people for the men's and the women's that I think are going to show up. For the women's, Beth Phoenix, Makes sense. She's with the Mixed Match Challenge right now. Ronda Rousey at the 30th entrant. However, she's not even going to get close to winning. Ember Moon. It's Ember Moon. She's probably going to be the NXT Women's Champion still tomorrow. She'll probably pop up. Nikki and Brie Bella. Makes sense. Kelly, Michelle McCool. Again, kind of makes sense. They were at Raw 25. Kairi Sane. She's fantastic. She won the Mae Young Classic. It makes sense. Lita, because it's Lita, and she's fantastic. Stephanie McMahon, because she's going to be on commentary, so there's a very good chance that she's going to end up being in the match at some point. Trish Stratus, because, you know, Women's Evolution kind of started because of her. And finally, AJ Lee, because it's AJ Lee. On the men's side, Daniel Bryan, because a lot of reports have been saying that Daniel Bryan may potentially be popping up. Triple H, because he's a McMahon, and they like stealing the spotlight. Batista, because he's in talks with WWE right now. Cassius Ohno, Aleister Black, Lars Sullivan. NXT guys, makes sense. Kane, he's probably going to lose the Lesnar. It makes sense for him to at least be in the Rumble. Rey Mysterio, again, also in talks with WWE right now of a comeback. MVP, he was at Raw 25. It makes sense. Dolph Ziggler, if you watched anything about what I think is going to happen at the Rumble, I have said I think Dolph's going to come out to CM Punk's music, and CM Punk will come out later in the night to kind of, a little bit later, not too much later, to get Ziggler out. The Undertaker at number 30, because it's The Undertaker. It makes sense. And finally, CM Punk. Kind of obvious. Those are my predictions for the 2018 Royal Rumble pay-per-view. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you all next time. Stay golden.